Good morning, Dragons. Today is Monday, December 16, 2024. If you can please stand, please place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. I'm Uri and I'll be your host for today.
I'm Miguel and I'll be your co-host.
Today, we have two birthdays, so let's wish Justin and Leticia a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Today for lunch we have Southern style baked chicken with mashed potatoes. Please repeat the honor code after me. We're doing it first in English. I'll arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I'll treat all with respect and dignity.
I'll treat all with respect and dignity.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will care for and protect our environment.
I will care for and protect our environment.
Now we're going to do it in Spanish. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Now we have our special guest coming right on.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from your weekends. We had a very, very eventful week last week. We had our Spirit Week that we concluded on Friday with everybody wearing pajamas. And I think it was a pretty good day. It was nice and fresh. It wasn't too hot. So wearing PJs on Friday was pretty well. For our staff, though, it probably wasn't because everyone that was preparing and setting up for the tamalada, it was pretty hot outside. So wearing PJs and being outside and doing all that, it was a lot. All right, but I hope that you all enjoyed our Spirit Week last week. It was I took a lot of good pictures. I'm gonna be posting them on our social medias, but I'll also be putting some on our newsletter for the month of January, just to recap a little bit of December. So stay tuned for that. But going back to last week, we had our tamalada on Friday, which was a great event. It was so awesome to see your parents, your families all here. It was awesome to see the different performances, the singing, the dancing. My Beta Club, they were able to perform their performance that they're going to be competing in January, which is next month, which is crazy. But it was a good thing that they got an opportunity to do that in front of all of you guys, to kind of have a first group of an audience when it comes to performing in front of people. So they did well, and I'm super proud of them, and I'm excited to see how they're going to do in January at convention. Saturday, over the weekend, believe it or not, we did have an event happening with our robotics team. They actually went to a competition. And I know this is the first year, right? But they already competed. They had their first competition over the weekend. Miss Bea shared that they did a great job, that they represented ICA very well. Unfortunately, they did not place in like the higher rankings, but they still brought home a trophy. So I'm sure Miss Quintero will be sharing that either later today or tomorrow on her principal's message. But Ms. Bea did want me to share with everybody that they did have a great time at the competition. They met a whole bunch of different students from across Florida. They met other schools. They met other robotics teams. And I just think it was a great experience overall for them. Because, mind you, these are, what, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, I think? And the fact that they were able to be already exposed to a competition like this, it's a great thing because when they get to high school, there's a bigger robotics team. So if they liked it now, they can when they go to high school, they can try out and be a part of that team as well. So it was a great opportunity, and I'm so glad that Mr. Mormon, one of our parents from one of our scholars in 4th grade, Mr. Mormon gave the opportunity to these 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders to get to be a part of this robotics team and go to this competition. So I hope you guys had a blast. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope you stick with it so that it's something that you can probably get better at and continue on for the following year. Okay? What do we got going on this week? We have Brighter Bites happening tomorrow, the 17th. So make sure that if your parents don't know already, let them know, inform them that we are going to be having Brighter Bites. I do hear that there is another surprise coming for Christmas, just like we had a surprise for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, but your parents will be receiving 2 items from Brighter Bites and from Winn-Dixie again. So please make sure your parents are aware so that they can come and get these items so you guys can have a lovely Christmas dinner. We have our SAC meeting happening on the 19th, which is on Thursday. So make sure, again, share this information with your parents. They did get a newsletter, so all those important dates were listed here. But if your parents haven't had a chance to read it, or if you didn't give it to your parents, then you need to communicate with them and let them know. Okay, because these are very important dates for your parents to know, to attend these meetings. Again, SAC meetings are mainly about our school and our campus and what's coming up in the following year. So it's very important your parents come. We have quarter 2 ending this Friday. So all grades for the quarter 2 semester are going to be submitted and finalized by this Friday. So right before we go on break. So make sure that you get your grades in, that you do all your work, that you reach out to your teachers if there's something that you're missing or that you need help with or anything like that, right? This is the last opportunity that you have before the grades go in and before your grades are final. And then once we come back, you'll be getting your report card for quarter 2. Okay? So just do what you need to. Advocate for yourself. I tell that to my middle schoolers all the time, because the only one that's going to be able to improve your grade is yourself, but along with you advocating for yourself. Okay? And then we do have a very important beta meeting for parents, along with you students as well, because this is going to be a meeting on our convention, which is actually the day. So we come back from break, we're here for one day, and then we leave the next day. Okay? So it's very important that your parents come, because there's a lot of information that's going to be shared about what time we're leaving, what you need to bring, where we are, the competitions we're doing, how your parents can help, if your parents can come, any questions like that. And if your parents have any questions, make sure that they come ready to ask those so that we can answer them for them as well. Okay? As far as I know, I think on our calendar we put that it's tomorrow as well, but it might be subject to change because I have to double check with Ms. Quintero. Okay? So as far as the date, I will tell you tomorrow, or we'll make sure that we text your parents or that we send out a notice as soon as possible. Okay? So I think that's pretty much it. And then one last thing to look forward to and to make sure that you remember. After this Friday, we go on winter break. So we have from December 23rd all the way until January 6th, right? That's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So you have 2 weeks of a winter break, okay? Typically, you only have a week and a couple of days. This year, you have 2 entire weeks, okay? And even a couple of days on top of that, okay? So make sure that, again, you do everything you need to for this week so that you go on winter break, stress-free, no work, no problems, okay? And you get to enjoy your holiday season, all right? I think that's pretty much everything on my end. Is there any shout-outs or anything?
World history.
Oh. Nope, not January. We're not there yet. I don't see that on here. But apparently World History has a midterm today. So middle schoolers in World History, make sure that you studied your notes over the weekend, or you studied them over before you get onto your class. We do have iReady Spanish happening tomorrow, kinder through 5th grade. And then we have iReady Makeup that's happening on Wednesday. Okay? So, now that's everything. Go ahead. Oh, we have some shout outs. We got 5th grade. Good morning, 5th grade with Miss Martinez. Buenos dias, Miss Rodriguez in 2nd grade. Yes, we sí compartimos el cumpleaños de Leticia. And to kindergarten B with Miss Castaneda. Good morning, everybody, and everybody else that wasn't able to comment. Good morning to you guys as well. Now you can take it.
Have a great day, and remember, we are
Dragon's Pride.